Sometimes I like to annoy. What I was gonna. Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo. The LuckyFerals. Good morning, Boo. 8:49 a.m. How are you? You a good boy? Boo's having his Nature's Variety Instinct raw bites for breakfast. It's Boo's food. Boo, you gonna eat your food? Okay. Boo's getting his Crunchies in the Catit Circuit. I use that as like one of those interactive feeder things, so he'll have to work to get the Crunchies out. He does. He got them all out the other day when I did that. I mean, it's not like the Catit digger that's specifically made for the purpose, but it's good enough. I just put the wheatgrass by Boo's door, and today the gate is in the door. Boo's eating Crunchies. Boo's eating Crunchies out of his Catit Circuit. And look at this, both Stella and Simba are eating their grass near Boo's gate. Boo's looking at them right now. This will be huge because this would be like the first time that Stella will actually eat something by this gate. Usually she doesn't even want to come into the hallway when Boo's around. But I think what helped was keeping the gates in his door while the cats were on free roam and I was not home, or well, I was sleeping. Either of those. When the cats had the house and then Boo's door was open with the gate, that seems to have made a lot of progress because the cats will just sit here and, you know, hiss and growl or do whatever they want to do and kind of acknowledge him. So here is the Catit digger. I had given them some dry food in this digger yesterday and it is all gone. I'm really liking giving them dry food in some kind of interactive mechanism versus giving them treats in an interactive toy thing. I think the dry food works better, and I'd rather have the treats be something that I, you know, hand feed them or, you know, give to them by hand. I just think it works out better that way. I just gave Hydrox half of a can of Friskies because I think he has not been eating the whole can. He's only been eating part of the can. Here's Hydrox. I literally watched him walk out of the side vestibule of the heated cat shelter, and he walked as close as this, which is maybe like 4 feet away from me, and he's just been sitting there meowing, and he'll eat his food. Right? Right? Right, Hydrox? You gonna stretch? Oh, look, front stretch and back stretch. Ooh, that's good, Hydrox, right? Okay, so I was just outside with no coat or anything on. Like, I'm just wearing a light sweater and jeans. And it was really, really cold out. And I had no idea exactly how cold it is out. It's like 20 degrees, like less than 20 degrees. So I gave him half a can. What I am going to do is I'm just going to hang out around here for a few minutes and see what he does. I don't think he's gonna eat much of it, in which case the other half of the can is gonna go in the refrigerator, or I'm just gonna put it aside until later. But if he does eat it all, I'll give him the rest of the can. It's really super windy, and I need to throw that plate away. But I wanted him to eat because he looked really hungry. I didn't want to take the plate over to the garbage, come back, and, you know, scare him away and stuff, so let's just keep an eye on what he's doing. Okay, I just came back outside because I saw Hydrox walk away. He pretty much finished the food, so I'm gonna give him the other half of the can. There's Hydrox hanging out by the vestibule next to the shelter. There he is. I just came inside and he just walked over to the food to eat more of it. And some people have suggested that I move the feeder closer to the shelter so he doesn't have to walk as far. And you never want to put food in, around, or near a cat shelter because the food attracts predators and it attracts other animals like raccoons, skunks, possum, other wildlife, especially at night. And you don't want that near the cat shelter. You want to keep that far away from the cat shelter. In this case, I don't know, maybe it's like 14 to 16 feet away. And I find that's a decent distance. 1:30 p.m. Out of all the cats, Simba talks to me the most. Simba's always talking to me, right, Simba? Simba wants to be like a best buddy. Right now he wants food. He's looking for like some snacks. I just went upstairs to get my camera because I had come downstairs to get something and Stella and Splash were like all cuddled up together on the ottoman, but of course, I guess I disrupted her and she got up because she's probably looking for treats or food also. It is 6:52 p.m. and I just got home, and as I was walking across the patio, Hydrox was standing right next to the steps like he was waiting for me to get home. Now he's moved to near the table and it is still freezing cold out. So I am going to give him some dry food in the feeder. How are you, Hydrox? You being a good boy? Okay, there's Hydrox eating his food. I gave him 4 big heaping tablespoons of the dry food. He's getting the good dry food, the Nature's Variety dry food. And there was still water in the water side, and it's not frozen, but the feeder itself was frozen to the patio. So I ended up moving it, and it's really cold out. It says it's like 20 degrees out. Good thing cats have thick fur coats, and they could deal with the cold. Now, remember, Hydrox has been living outside for at least 5 years that I know of. And he's withstood all of the winters without this cushy setup of the kitty cafe and the feeder and the warm house. So I just experienced another new first. So I came downstairs with the food for the cats and they all came down here with me. And then Splash jumped onto the steps. He wasn't this high on the steps. Right now he's like on the 8th step, but he jumped onto like the 4th step and he let me pet him. He did not run away. And just the fact that he let me pet him on the steps is like really new for him. Usually like that's what Simba does. Simba's sleeping all over the steps and wants me to pet him, but Splash did that. The other thing that I wanted to point out is that over the past few days, since I've been putting the gates in Boo's door and letting these cats have the free roam and kind of just approach his door when they want to and meow at him and growl at him and all that stuff, there has been a shift in their mood. And they're returning to being happy cats again. When Boo came inside for a while, they were stressed, like I could feel the stress off of them, and then they were not very happy for a while. It wasn't like they were 100% completely miserable. Well, maybe Stella was, but it's only been over like the past few days that it really feels like they're back to being happy cats. They used to be very, very happy cats, and then when Boo came inside, it shifted a little bit in the non-happy direction. You know, there was some stress. You could feel it in the air. And now they're getting back to being happy cats again. Now, when Boo comes out of his room and there's more integration, I don't know if that's going to continue, but at least that's how it feels now. Hello, Boo. Did you have a nice day? You had a nice day? Did you? Are you hungry? Boo ate all of his breakfast, all of it. And Boo almost ate all of his Crunchies. There's still some Crunchies around there. Boo, you left some Crunchies in your circuit. Hello, Boo. Hello, Boo. Today is day 13 on the cat's advent calendar. I can't believe it's day 13. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. So, let's see what they got. Boo, what'd you get? What is it, Boo? Boo. What is it? Look. They're shiny balls. They're shiny ball cat toys. You want one? Which one would you like? You want that one? Pick one. Pick one, boo. You get first choice because you're up here, okay? Then I bring them downstairs. You don't like them? What's the matter, boo? You don't like them? You're not crazy about them? You think they look too girly? They're too girly for you? Here, want this one? You don't know what they are? You just want to lay down next to them? Here, want the red one? You look nice in red, boo. Red's your color. You want it? You can't have all of them. You can't have all of them. You could have one. You could have the red one, okay? Here. Ready? Maybe he's too tired to play. Right now it's about 10:53 p.m. Ready? Maybe he doesn't like how they taste. He's getting much better. Remember when I could not put my hand anywhere near him with a toy or else he would like totally slash me to bits? He's so much better. Boo, what do you got, it on your mouth? All right, let's play catch. Ready? I don't know if these are gonna last. I feel like they're gonna unravel really fast. Ready? These are spot Mylar balls. So these are made out of the same thing that those shiny balloons are made out of, those Mylar balloons. I don't think Boo's really too thrilled with these toys. Which leads me, oh, I just found it. I found Boo's mouse from the other day. He loves it. See, he'd rather play with that. That was under a piece of furniture, but it was easy access under a piece of furniture versus moving a sectional. Okay, I'm downstairs with the other cats. We're gonna open their advent present today, right? Right? What is it, Simba? You want to pose with the bag? You wanna pose? Come here. Look at me. Simba, look at me and pose. Come here. Okay, come on. Come here. That's good. Thank you. What's in the bag, guys? What'd you get? You got shiny balls. You want to play with one? Pick one. Which one would you like? You want the blue one? This one? Is that the one? Look. Simba will chase anything. See how careful they are on that wheel? It's like they don't want to do anything to make it move. Stella is more interested in the tissue paper than the toys. Want this pretty one with the pink and green? No? Yeah, she doesn't care. Stella. 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 Sometimes I like to annoy. What I was going to say was sometimes I like to annoy Stella just to get her mad. She's the only one that'll do that. Like, I could go, Simba, Simba, Simba. See, he won't get mad. He'll just walk away. But Stella, she won't just walk away. Like, she'll get mad. Simba. 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 See, he doesn't get mad.